Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what to look for when you're looking for a re-aged balance. Now you're most likely going to be able to find these if you've had an account that has been charged off and then it is now in collections. So I'll show you what I found on a credit report. I found a web bank fingerhood account that had been closed and charged off. So as I'm scrolling down the actual credit report, so I found that the charged off account that I'm looking at has been sold to a collection agency. I want to show you guys real quick how to spot out an account where your balance has been re-aged, because we know that you cannot legally re-age debt. It found that the collection agency or a credit bureau is reporting a re-aged debt on your credit report, I mean, you could sue and get a minimum of $1,000 per bureau and $1,000 from the actual collection agency who's reporting it. Plus, you can get damages and any fees that you've incurred by trying to get this thing removed off your credit report. So let's dive in and see just exactly how we can determine if our debt has been re-aged or not. I found a web bank fingerhood account that has been charged off. And so we see here where the payment status says that the account has been charged off. It is now in collections. It is derogatory account. And judging by what the high credit says here, So one of the key things that we are looking for here when looking to see if the balance has been re-aged is what the date of last payment is. So we have last payment here. So this is the date that is mainly being reported. Although you can see Equifax is reporting something that's totally different. So what we want to do now is we want to see if it in fact is in collections and if that collection is reported on our credit report. And of course, the account is reported on our credit report. Right here, it is a collection. We can see here that it's reporting that the original creditor is Web Bank Fingerhood, and the high credit balance that they're reporting on this collection is another thing that's kind of letting me know that yes, this is the correct account indeed, because as you saw earlier on the charged off Fingerhood account, the high credit balance was $1,529. And of course, the account number is not going to be the same as the account number that Web Bank is reporting, because they have sold it off to the actual collection agency. So they have their own account number for it now. So going back to the account as it is in charge-off standings with Web Bank Fingerhood. Now remember that the date of last payment that is mainly reported on this credit report is 7/30/2021. So what you want to do is maybe like get you a pen and pad and write down 7/30/2021, because that's your key date. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go down, you're going to go back to the collection that's being reported and find out what the date open is. So here we have the date open as 3/29/22. So we're going to write that date down as well. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to count 6 months from the date of last payment, which is 7/30/2021. Okay. So you'll say 8/30/2021, 9/30/2021, and so on. Okay. And so 6 months after 7/30/2021 will be January 30, 2022. Okay. This lets me know that this debt has been re-aged, okay, because they're reporting the date open as 3/29/2022, and that's far off. So what we can do now is two things. We can either send the credit bureaus and the collection agency this information and let them know that, hey, you have re-aged this debt. Here is an intent to sue. Please delete this off my credit report. You can do that, and 9 times out of 10, you'll have them delete that thing so fast off of your credit report because they know that you legally have grounds to sue them. Or if you want to take it a step further, you can actually go online to your state and you can e-file a federal lawsuit against the credit bureaus and Midland for re-aging this debt and reporting this on your credit report. And you can sue them for $1,000 for TransUnion, $1,000 for Experian. You can't get anything from Equifax because they're not even reporting, but you can sue Midland for $1,000 too, and that's at minimum $3,000, not to mention damages and fees. Okay, damages can be like where, hey, I tried to apply for a credit card and they denied me because I have this collection on my credit report. Those are damages. And fees, if you've paid for any credit repair material, any software, or if you even paid a credit repair company to help you get this off your credit report, fees, add those fees in. So what we do here is that once we have sent in one round, which will be our first round of disputes, disputing this information on this account, we're going to ask them to please send us information on how they verified this. We're going to ask all the right questions on our dispute letter so that when they do not comply and they send back those dispute results stating that they have verified that the account is accurate, blah, 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 then we got them. And now we can prove that we even given them a chance to comply and correct the information, and they have not. And so usually once we go ahead and file the lawsuit against them, usually within about 30 days or less, we'll have Midland calling us or the representative for the credit bureaus calling us saying, hey, we want to settle this thing. We don't want to take this to court. You know why? Because they've already lost, because we have them re-aging the debt red-handed. Literally, they've broken the law. So not only do you get money for that, you also get them deleting this thing off of your credit report. So you win two ways. So definitely check if you have any charged off accounts, check to see if they've re-aged any of your debt in collections at all. You may have more than one lawsuit on your hands and not even know it. And you'll be well within your consumer rights to go ahead, file a lawsuit against them, get your money, and get things deleted off of your credit report. It is the law. They have to comply, and there's no judge in America that will rule against you if they are found guilty of breaking the law. You can most definitely e-file federal lawsuits. You don't even have to leave your home to do this. So I just wanted you guys to know that you can file a federal lawsuit against the credit bureaus and the collection agencies, even the creditors, when they break the law. So that's another reason why it's important to know your law and to know what to look for on your credit report, because you can literally get money and deletions just by them breaking the law. You just have to be willing to take it that extra step further to actually take action and file litigations against them. So I hope this video helped you out. Please like, share, comment. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I try to check the comments at least a couple of times a week. You can also shoot us a text message, and we'll definitely be happy to answer any questions that we can for you.